What's going on, Pisces? It's Robin here. Welcome to my channel, AriesFireTarot. So it's time for August 2021 bonus tarot card readings. And for this month, I've been guided to do a message from your moon sign. Okay, so your sun sign is Pisces, which is why you clicked on this video. So if you don't know your moon sign, I like to recommend this site called Cafe Astrology. It can really help you to define what else is going on in your chart as far as, sun, moon, rising, and Venus and all of that good stuff. So your sun sign is your vitality, your identity. It's how you present yourself to the world with those characteristics. And your moon sign is your emotional side, your intuitive side. So there's a message trying to get through from your moon sign, whatever that might be. Like for me, I'm an Aries sun and a Cancer moon. So there's a distinct balance there. So hopefully you guys check that out quickly if you're not sure what your moon sign is. It doesn't even matter if you know, okay? So I'm going to pull a Moonology tarot card. And let's just get right into your reading. Okay, so this says that emotions are running high. Okay, so I'm having a challenge with this card here. I don't think I had enough coffee before reading this morning. So emotions are running very high. Okay, so there's a kind of a supercharged energy around whatever it is that you're doing right now. Your moon sign could want you to reel it in a little bit, okay? They could also want you to pay attention to what is going on with other people. You know, like, why are people so sensitive or overreacting? You know, there's a reason for stuff like that. I find this kind of an alarming card. You know, emotions are running high. People don't generally make the best decisions when emotions are at a peak, when they are really spiking up off the charts. They can tend to do stupid things, you know. You want to think of somebody angry jumping into a car. Like, we don't want people doing that, you know. Or if people are like way over the top, very happy, that's suspicious as well, because you want to think of people like Robin Williams, you know, where he suffered from depression, but he was always trying to make other people laugh. So what I'm getting here from this card is that if you or somebody else you know is really, I got the word sort of off the deep end, sort of off the charts with their emotions, there's something else going on underneath it. And your moon sign is going, hey, this is not usual, okay? This is not normal. You might have to actually do some sort of an intervention or something like that. So the Queen of Wands, this is a very caring, so you want to think of her as sort of the den mother, the person that looks after everybody else. So if this is you or somebody else that you know, the message that I'm getting here is that it's time to extend out some care to somebody because they're not doing it for themselves. It's like somebody's having some sort of hysterical reaction to something. There could have been some sort of event that happened and they're trying to be the pillar of strength for everybody else, and that is who the Queen of Wands is. And they could be putting up some sort of a false front. So if you have some sort of intuitive flash here that, you know, maybe I should check on that person, you know, I think they maybe laughed a little too hard at something that wasn't funny, cried too long about something that wasn't particularly sad, you know, it's time for you to extend that sort of friendship or, you know, an act of caring, just the way that the Queen of Wands would. But with her relaxed pose, because generally the Queen of Wands, she's standing very powerfully and she's got this sort of take no prisoners act, you know, pose where she's like right in your face. But this is a little bit softer. It's like being very open and vulnerable. And it's like you're going to have to be that best friend to somebody and just say, like, really caringly, but straight up, are you okay? You know, like, really, are you all right, man? What's really going on? And what I'm seeing here is that you're probably going to notice an immediate shift in their demeanor, where somebody finally asked them if they were doing okay, because it looks like they're the pillar of strength for everybody else. But even the strongest people need to be supported, okay? You know, even the healer needs to be healed. You know, the spiritual teacher needs to be taught. So there is someone in your life where you maybe are so used to them being the one that supports everybody that you're not really catching the cues that they need your support right now. So really think about that. Like, who is texting too much or calling too much, or on the other side of it, not texting enough, not calling enough? You know, there's something going on here, and you could like get a little twinge of it and like, everything's okay. They would have said something, but not everybody asks for help. Okay. So, do a wellness check on somebody like yourself, right? Call them and say, hey man, what's going on? Like, really, do you need to talk about something? I'm here for you. And then wait. Okay. Don't press yourself upon them, because this is a very strong person. Very strong people. They have the hardest time asking for help and receiving it. So I did pull the Ace of Cups here for you guys. So this is a very strong and powerful, this is like a waterfall of emotions happening. And this is the gift that you're able to give somebody else. So if there's ever anybody in your life that you thought, wow, I really could wish that I could repay, if you want to like think about your parents or somebody very strong in your life, that they've been the pillar of the community and a pillar of strength for you, this is you giving it all back. And I don't know why people that when they're in a very stressed out position, they feel like people are taking pity on them. So there is an opportunity here for you guys to give this overwhelming blessing to somebody that is very soothing and healing. I'm getting that this other person is going to feel like you're judging them, but you're not, okay? Because that's just how people react when it's like they've been trying to keep this secret of not being as strong or whatever it is that their image is portraying. Or maybe, what was that movie? The Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood. There is a moment in the movie where one of the characters says, I dropped my basket, okay? And she meant her emotional health, right? She had a breakdown, right? So it could be that somebody just dropped their basket right now and they just need help picking it back up. And you guys are there to do that. So your intuition, your moon sign is trying to give you cues and clues that somebody really needs your help to go in with that power of the caring and the love and the healing warmth and emotion of that Ace of Cups, okay? But do it in a very relaxed way. Like, don't overpower them. It's like if you know somebody that they lost a loved one, you know, endless chatter can just be so grating on people's nerves. And almost in any situation where somebody is at a loss, or they have lost somebody, or you know, they're extremely stressed out, like one of the best things that you can do for them is just to go and sit in silence. Or if they're cleaning, go help them clean in silence, or help them bake or cook or whatever in silence, you know, so that you're there. Your strength is there, but it's not taking up too much space in the room. It's just really offering, you know, my shoulder's here. I'm going to keep it, you know, close, but I'm not going to push it on you. And I'm not going to insanely chatter about whatever that doesn't matter, because that is, it comes in at this frequency of kind of a mosquito in the room, and it turns into an annoyance. So this is where you guys really have to strike the balance of how to support this person and really pick up on the cues that they're giving. If you have a hard time supporting in silence, if anybody, you know, if you've ever spent time with a cat or a dog, you know, or a companion animal where they just come and sit beside you and you immediately feel like, oh, you know, that's better, you know? That's who you can be for somebody else right now. You can be that silent pillar of strength, okay? So this card just really says it all with the King of Cups, okay? So this is sitting in absolute silence beside the storm, okay? I love this. You guys are protected right now, but by like spirit and everything like that. You're being divinely guided to help this person. It could even be a group of people to go in and be their protector right now. You can see how that shell is just beautifully protecting the King of Cups, and you're sitting there very calmly but powerfully exuding your love and energy to this person that just really needs support in whatever way that you can give it. And the waves are crashing against where the king is sitting, and that is that other person. It's like the force of their emotion. And once you go and sit beside somebody in strength and silence, that's when you allow their trauma or emotion or whatever it is that they need to share. That's when they can let it rip, you know? So they can really just cry if they have to. They can start talking if they need to, but they can't do that if you're taking up all the space in the room. And if you're not ready to do that, take a deep breath and make yourself a promise. I'm just going to sit here and say, whatever you need. Okay, so keep that in mind, Pisces. You guys have been given a big mission this month by your moon sign. Whatever you need. Okay, guys, love and light. Bye. Bye.